Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Stellaris, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were basically figuring out where we stand with our neighbours. So we've got very friendly with the Alliance of Hif, and the Avarian Devourers are interesting because they are currently wary of us. But we found out we were so close to being able to basically make them our vassal, which would be awesome if we can swing that today. So yeah, that's kind of where we're going to be going. Oh, I think we're pretty much expanded as much as we want to, or we've locked down our choke points. We want to fill in all the gaps. Now, one of the bits that someone mentioned in one of the comments, I'm just going to try and cover this off now, is, you're doing the mining station, you're moving here, is that with Wenkwert, they believe, oh yeah, I couldn't get it because the aliens temporarily went hostile, but I should just be able to tell it to rebuild it. So yes, thank you very much for that comment, that is awesome. But yes, the only other thing I was going to mention is that Paradox have announced the, what is it, Galactic Paragon's next expansion, and I honestly don't think we're going to get this story or this game finished before it comes out, and I don't know what that's going to do to the save file. So I'm hoping it will just slot in, but we will have to wait and see. Although if it doesn't, then I don't know. We might have a look at starting again, and seeing how that goes, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens when that comes out. But exciting, it does sound like it's going to make leaders much more unique and interesting, so I'm quite looking forward to it. However, the vast geometric forms of Rail Rate are certainly not of natural origin. The planet's stylized landscape is reminiscent of a vast and dusty sea, punctuated with rocks which range in size from small boulders to landed asteroids. Our researchers conclude that this landscape is likely an art piece, or else some sort of ritual practice. However, the only perpetrators appear to be the gardening drones we saw earlier. Our attempts to backtrace their origins have yielded no results. Perhaps time will tell. Okay, so that gives +4, Zen World, nice. Okay. Where was that? Okay, let's have a look. The journey begins. We are witnessing the inhabitants of Codria 4 over here, taking their first steps towards enlightenment. They look upwards, opening themselves to the mysteries of the universe. As artistic expression develops within their culture, so does the art's power to capture the spiritual striving of their society. They yearn for something beyond themselves to believe in. Okay, so we can either acknowledge it, or everything returns to dust, the rest is merely a prelude. We get a hands-off modifier for 12 months, and we gain 25% more observation insight progress. But I'm more interested in the observation insights than the society research, so I'm going to take that. Instant breakthrough. We've gathered enough information to create a new insight technology to explore further. The next time we have an observation event that will advance our insight, we'll gain a new research option. Interesting. So I think this is some of the primitive stuff where we basically can get like primitive weapons. Okay, that's good. Okay. We will want to... Let's have a look. We're going to want to do some work with our fleets. So... let's try and max that out. And reinforce that fleet, because if we can increase our fleet more than these guys over here, then we can not intimidate them but make them more likely to come on board with us. Okay, all paths must end. When the inhabitants of Codria 4 looked up in the sky, they hoped to receive blessings from the divine. What they actually received was silence. Their prayers have gone unanswered. Now they must accept the frivolous nature of spirituality. Only science holds the answers they seek. Okay, so they've shifted towards being materialists like we do. Interesting. Okay. Right, we're going to pick that up because that's our next thing. So what have we got? Never surrender. Yep. We're better defensively, which is kind of what I'm hoping for. Right. Are you inclined to get on board with this again. Oh, right. Request for technology. After seeing the advanced weapons that our security forces are equipped with, several generals from the subterranean alien empire have come forward requesting that we share some of our military technology. Our own officers are hesitant to do this, as it would make the aliens more difficult to defeat in battle should it ever come to that. If we refuse the request, however, the aliens are certain to view it as an insult. They can be insulted all they want. To my mind, and this is where I watch Star Trek, this falls under the Prime Directive. We don't give advanced technology to species that have not got to it yet. Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. It's just not happening. Right. Okay, they've now declared us rivals. That's upsetting because that means they're really, really not going to get on board with subjugation anymore because they now consider us a rival. Blast. Okay. Then we will have to rival them back. Their fleet is inferior to ours. Oh, no, hang on. I don't want to make a claim. I wanted to look at declare war. Can I force them to be? You do not have subjugation. Okay, so I think I need to propose it to them, have them reject it, and then they'll do it. And I'm lacking the influence to propose it. Okay, that's fine. What do we have here? The monthly price is too high or low. Oh, okay, let's stop selling our minerals, because that's now in the negative. That might impact our incoming money. It has, but we're still in the positive, so we're okay there. That's great. Okay. Oh, we now have city districts here, which is good. We've got space. We don't have jobs. So, what jobs can we give them? These guys could do with the gene clinic. So, alright, we'll pick a new research and then we'll come back to that. Right, upgrade to star holds, because that makes us more defensive. We want to buy some of those minerals that we've just been selling for a while. Get these guys a gene clinic. How are you looking? You've got no spare jobs. You're about to upgrade to a planetary administration. You're labelled as a factory world. I think... because we don't have a research world yet, I think you're going to become a research world. So we'll set that up. Because we don't want our research to... we don't want our tech to fall behind. That is going to be a concern if it does. And then let's have a look at our expansion planner. Where can we go next? Colonizable.
System geology charted.
What do we have? I mean, that's a Gaia world. Banquet Gardens, bureaucrat and researcher output. Okay. That's a tomb world. That's an alpine world. Because we do need... we do need to get... society research. Yeah. What do you have? Bubbling swamp. We do need a factory world. I mean, you're not great. 65%. I mean, I think we're going to have to... no, because that's going to be too heavy on the... so, with the... if we look at that, if I go... there we go. So, you can see the amenities usage, the upkeep, and the resources are all... so, it costs more to stay on the planet, and the resources, we get less out of it. So, you do want to go somewhere you've got high habitability, which at the moment we've got this one, which we could make that, yeah, let's do that, and we'll make that a foundry world. Oh yeah, we've got these ones here, haven't we, that are coming into their own.
Construction complete.
I think this one might actually have been our foundry world, but oh well. Right. There we go. So you straight away. Let's get some minerals. And yeah, we'll deal with that in a second. I want gene clinics. Okay, we have detected the presence of an unsophisticated alien proto-civilization on Sethelbach 1 in the Sethelbach system. Our probes show that the Neolithic culture has mastered fire and developed a rudimentary spoken language, but we have yet to see any evidence of metallurgy or written communication. We should consider an observations post. So that's another pre-FTL society. That's fine. Right, you... Actually... Society research from jobs. That one could be our tech world.
System geology charted.
Which means we can make this one our factory world and stick with that. Okay. Encounter at Bar Relico, so we've got more aliens, but all of our envoys are doing stuff.
Innovation rollout.
We're trying to... Okay. Right, oh, we got tech. Okay, what do we have? We're going to want FTL inhibitors. So what this does is this means any starbase we've got stops anyone jumping past it. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab our entire fleet and we're going to send it over here. There's no point sending an admiral on a single ship, but you guys can have one. Okay, and then I think we're going to try and push these guys into subjugation. So, propose subjugation. I'm lacking 36. I'm still lacking... Okay. Alright, still lacking influence. Fine. In which case, we don't want that. Can you guys just go and upgrade? Get yourselves as good as you can. Okay, now we're losing energy and consumer goods, which is what I normally run into, and I really don't like it when that happens. 2 spare jobs here. You're going to need an energy grid to maximise what we're doing. Titanic life. Okay, the native life of Nabia Prime is built on an epic scale, far larger than anyone previously thought was possible for biological life. The question now is on the minds of our researchers is what is their secret? What can be learned from it? Proposals to study the native life of flying in. Okay, yeah, let's study it, see if we can learn anything. Right, we are going to need a mineral world as well at some point. Upgrading all the fleets here. Cool. So now you guys can head over in this direction with it. And we're going to start needing some military ground troops. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so already they're better, because you can see here the damage 1.57 to 315, whereas they're 2.17 to 435. So they're already our best troops. Have we got any better troops? No. Okay. So they are our strongest troops. We don't have the minerals to get lots going. Okay. Oh, we've been invited to war. Against who? No. Oh, they want to impose ideology. No. Oh, the Alliance of Hif will be upset if we don't do that. Alright, let's do that then. It's not exactly what I was hoping for. But we're going to need to get our troops over here. And just hope that these guys don't come marching in the meantime. Because that would be bad. Okay, let's get another one down. I know I need the influence, but now we're at war over here. There's no point proposing subjugation to these guys and then going to war with them. So we may as well continue expanding. And you've got pirates in your fleet. That's the one we want to have a look at. What are you in comparison to us? Unknown. Okay.
System survey complete.
Let's send these guys over here. We've got a couple of research projects instead of sending it further afield. Right. Let's get more troops. Okay. Yeah, a few more troops. While in a defensive war. Well, we're not in a defensive war, which is a shame because we're attacking them. But okay, and we've got another ascension perk. So we've already got the technological ascendancy. What do we want for this one? None of those that are left are jumping out at me. We've got mastery of nature. Yeah. Imperial prerogative. One vision. One vision could be useful. Get everyone a bit more on the one page. Gives us some more unity. Because people are happier if they are in line with our ethics attraction, which is what we've got set. I mean, it's not great, but I think it's what I'm going to go with. Oh, what's this? A small astrometric lab on our observation post orbiting Sharsham has detected a Class 4 asteroid on an incoming trajectory. Unless action is taken, it will impact the planet's western hemisphere with enough force to cause an extinction-level event. Our mission of passive observation would typically prohibit us from intervening, but many of our scientists have argued for an exception in this case. To do nothing would mean we condemn them to death. Difficult situation. Okay, so I think... What have we got? Sarsharim. Right. Immediately pause. Where is Sarsharim? It's here. Okay. Where are our military fleets? Okay, let's peel off this cruiser to go and try and deal with it. I mean, we've also got the little starbase here that's going to try and hit it. Oof, I really don't know if we're going to get there in time. That is going to be the challenge. Right. Oh, feral behaviour. Reports from our colony on Nambia Prime claims that there's been an increase in feral behaviour. Apparently parts of the population have expressed hereto unprecedented levels of lust and aggression, and no one knows why. Okay. This one's a double-edged sword. I don't like the crime going up there.
System geology charted.
Right, okay. Violence on the rise. Nambia Prime is getting worse, which is not what I want to see. Okay, let's get down a... Oh, I'm missing the minerals, and I don't have the money for it. Lovely. Money planet. Why do we not have any money? Yeah, come on. Where is the money? Okay, getting out of hand. Yeesh. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. A hive mind. Interesting. Okay, so you guys are going to need to club together. How close is this now? Okay, and our ship is about to jump. Okay, so that's now on it as well. Okay. Yeah, we need to deal with that. So, effectively, where are we? I thought it was called rooting out the problem. Feral overload. There we go. We need to research what's causing everything going on there to try and stop them all going mad and tearing each other apart. Okay, the science team, the team under Science Officer Tem Trine has finished their expedition of Bralex 4 and returned to the ISS Ilofir. Thankfully, the Starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years, yet there are things to discover. Permanent science outpost in orbit. Excellent, so that gives us extra engineering research. Yeah, that has now been dealt with. That asteroid, perfect. I want to keep them safe. Right, so now let's try and go and help this space station. I don't know we're going to get there in time. No, we're definitely not.
Rocking up to enemy fleet.
Kind of wish those guys had stuck together. So now, we've got this as a fight. We are taking it to them. We're winning this. Admiral's going to trait. Nice. Trickster's a good one. FTO damage is down. Combat disengagement is up, which means if we're about to lose a ship, we won't. It keeps it around. That's great.
Special project complete.
Savage Spores. The investigation into the strange and wild behaviour currently besetting Nambia Prime has been completed. In the vast network of cave tunnels that permeates the planet's crust, an enigmatic fungus has been found. It grows on all the cave's floor, walls, ceilings and stretches for thousands of miles. The fungus frequently releases spores that are vented out into the caves. For what purpose has not been established, but we know for certain that it causes primitive behaviour in our species, releasing the primal urges within. We can try and find a useful application for the phenomenon, or we can exterminate them. So we can either utilise them or blow them up. I'm going to say we use them, because I'm pretty sure that gives us like gas or one of the other rare resources. So we're going to set that going, and then we will pick that up there. Okay. These guys are hopefully patching themselves up. Yeah, they're hanging around here. Cool. The crew of the ship has been found dead. Oh, okay. This must be one of the research things we've got. Or one of the special events. What's more disturbing is that they appear to have been killed by some highly advanced brain parasites which invested them and drove them mad. Thanks to the science officer, we're able to protect our crew from being infected. Excellent. Okay. Right. Can you guys go and drive them off of here? Drive them off of HIF. Here we go. Cloud and Strife. Okay, so happiness is down. Pop growth speed is up, which is great. And we get the gas engineer job. So that's actually a really good outcome. The happiness being down is a shame. But everything else is actually really useful. Okay, we are taking back HIF. That's a pirate fleet. We don't care about a pirate fleet. Right, let's try and get them patched up. Where are you? Where is this? Oh, new ship is cool.
Innovation rollout.
Where has that ship gone? Okay, now let's try and push back a bit. Okay, right. Okay, so we've got some debris we can look at. So, got a spare science ship here. You can get over and research that debris, and then we can see what we can learn. Got more tech. Terraforming. Terraforming could be an interesting one because we can use that to improve some of the planets that we can't get on at the moment. Okay, let's do that. Try and reinforce that fleet. I have no idea what that one's up to. Right. Let's go and give them a kicking again. So down here we've got our war exhaustion, and we are exhausting them. They're going to get away before we get there, aren't we? Aren't they? Right, got another tech done. Yeah, engineering tech. Let's get destroyers so we can get our next class of ship going, and we can get some bigger ones.
Hostile station engaged.
Okay, we're going to take that out in a heartbeat. Nice. Right, now can we continue chasing down their fleet? Even better, they came back to us. Because then that's going to do really well on the war exhaustion, and we're going to push them away. They're pushing on that side, which is great. Let's continue just taking out all of the ships we can.
Hostile station engaged.
I think what's really helping are those cruisers and those special ships that we picked up, because they are a lot stronger than we should otherwise be at this point. Ah. Right, that's it. An Admiral attack gained a trait. Nice. Gale speed. Excellent. Gale speed's always a good one as well. Let's continue pushing on.
Innovation rollout.
Oh, what do we have? Okay, lots going on there. Where's that? Oh, it's a science ship flown in. Okay. So, awareness decreased. We've completed FTL inhibitors, which is great. That stops them breaking into us. Let's get the physics research going. First contact timed. Reinforcements in transit. That's fine. Okay. I thought it said we'd had a breakthrough on something.
Starbase under attack.
Hang on. Starbase under attack. Which starbase have we got under attack? Well, we're in that one. I don't know. Oh, those pirates. Maybe? Because we don't hold any star bases. Other than that, which is, I don't know. That's not got any guns. That's a set of land armies.
Hostile station engaged.
Ooh, 2k. That could have been a mistake coming in here. We're doing alright with it. But yeah, that could have been a mistake. Okay. Oh, high awareness? What do you mean they've got high awareness of us? Civilization is aware the galaxy is full of life. Ooh, okay. Can you reduce their awareness of us? Thank you.
Station under attack.
Ooh.
Debris analyzed.
Excellent. That's the debris done. Ooh. This is getting close. Have I taken out that base yet? I have. Okay. Oof.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, so you guys are now going to need to patch up. Why are you having trouble entering orbit of the station? There we go.
Station under attack.
Right, I've no idea which station it's talking about, because I don't hold any stations. And they're not coming down for me over here yet. I'm the other side, so they're not coming for me. I don't know what station they're referring to. Right, okay, let's have a quick update on our planets. So, our factory world. Yeah, you've got no jobs, we'll set that going. Agri world. Generator world. You've got 2 jobs, so we're okay at the moment. You are just a colony as it stands, but not up to anything. Okay. Looks like you guys doing some mining. Although actually, I've got one spare job there. You are already a mining planet. You were going to be our science planet, weren't you? So let's set that sector going there so we can get it going. What should you be? We've got an agri, we've got a factory. I mean, let's get the gene clinic down. Okay, we've got a new one of these that we can start looking through. Okay. Kind of want to hold on to these at the moment. I'm not going to start that yet. We've got an unemployed person over here. Okay, well let's get a mining district because we do need more of those. You're already working on the industrial district. Yeah, this doesn't need to be an agri world. This actually needs to be... Where are we? You need to be a fortress world. Because you are going to be filling up with strongholds. A generator world, yeah, we've looked at that. I think that's pretty much all of our worlds looked at the moment. But, looking at my clock, that's where we're going to have to call it at the moment. So, we've pretty much got this war sorted. Okay, we really do need to push them further into that. Because we pushed them to the war exhaustion. But, that's where I'm going to leave it at the moment. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So, thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. It's very much appreciated. And don't forget that as a patron, you do get access to download copies of the save files for both Satisfactory and Stranded Deep. But other than that, I hope you've all had a great day. Thank you very much for joining me. And I will catch you all next time.